Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's me Abdul Hanan. Hope all of you doing well. So in today's video we are discussing about the remaining items in the funnel builder. So let's start. Okay, so in the previous video we are discussing about the section, rows and the elements. The general overview section is the main, and then inside we have rows and the columns, and then we have elements. So there are multiple elements we are discussing in our next videos, but now we will go through some pre-built section. In pre-built section we have multiple already built section. You just have to click and drag, and then you just need to update some like images, add your name, add details, something like that. Okay, so you can add anything related to your business. So this is pre-built section about on the about. Okay, so you don't need to build it from the scratch. You just have to come to the pre-built section, click on the about, and then select which one you like. Okay, so next is call to action. So in this section we have multiple format for the call to action. Like we select this and then click, drag here, and you can add the data according to your funnel, according to which funnel you are designing. And there is a CTA button. You can click here and then edit all the details inside the settings. You can adjust the styles and add the animations on the button section. Okay, so the next is the FAQ section, the frequently asked question. FAQ is basically the some general question that many users can ask about your business. So you can already add this section into your funnel, into your website. Okay, so this is also important. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so the next is footer section. So there are pre-built template for the footer. You just have to click and drag on the funnel page. You can edit it, like add your logo, add about us page, add company page, our team. You can just have to come and link the page by double click on it. And then here is a setting of all the button. So you just have to go to the button action, like website URL. You can add any website if you want to open the website or anything. You just want to come here and select what you want from the button action. Okay, so the next is for who, like who is your audience, like you are selling the service, and who is your person, like you are working as a HVAC industry and you are selling the services for the homes, for the gardens, for the offices. Okay, so you can use this section. Guarantee and award, if you have any certification, any appreciation, you can use this section. And then we have image slider. You just have to click and the drag and then replace the images each and every. Okay, so the next section is list. You have to click on the list, and then there is multiple list. You can click and drag here, and then there is pre-built template. You just have to add the images, add heading, add paragraph, and then add your button text, and then this section is also ready for you. Okay, so this is very easy, and you just need to click and the drag and then update the data according to your needs, according to your funnel. Okay, so the next section is mega menu headers. This is a section that will appear in the hero section. So you just have to click and drag, and then you just need to edit the details according to your business. So this is also something like the pre-built template. You just have to drag, add the changes according to your business, according to your requirement. Okay, so the next is partners. You can add the images of the partners or the logos of your partner, like you are working with this industry, this client, those client. Okay, so you can add it here. And the plan section, you can add this to your website if you are offering or the selling some services and you have 2 or 3 plans, like monthly plan in the $97, and then you have the super plan in the $200. So you can select it and update this according to your business needs. Next is the product. So this is basically the product section. If you have selling the product on your website, you just need to click and then drag it, and then you can add the image of the product, add some highlights of the project in the list section, product name and the product price, and some important line or the eye-catching city you can add here. And the next is store section. You can add this if you have an e-commerce website, and then you can add the images of your product, like you are running the clothing brand and you have to add the images of your models and your product. Okay, so you can use this section, this section, this section according to your needs if you are have selling the electronics on your funnel on your website. Okay, so the next is the team member who are working. This is most important section, mostly used in the funnels. You have to add this on the funnel to build the credibility of the lead of the user. You can add the images of the CEOs, representative of your business, and add the details, add their social links. That will help you to get the credibility of the leads and build the trust on the leads. Okay, so the next is testimonial section. This section is also important because you have to add the testimonials on your website that will help you lead to understand the value of your product and your services. Okay, so you just have to click and drag the testimonial, any testimonial you want to like, or you select it according to your business. Okay, so the next is welcome. You can use this on the main hero section, or the main hero section, like this is the main section for your logo, your email, and some headline about your business, and some short sub headline of your business. And you have add the CTA that will goes to the some form and calendars or the booking page anywhere you want. Okay, so the next is, yeah, that's it all about the pre-build section. You can also go through and explore each and understand how we can use and fast our process. Then there is a saved asset, and you have to understand it like that. You are running a website or building a website in which you have multiple pages, so you don't need to build each step or the each section in the every step. You just need to build it one, saved it as a global section, or the section template means that you can made it as a section template and you can use it anywhere in the account. Okay, so for example, you are you want to save this section. Okay, so you have to click on this button and add the name. We can call it hero section, and then we have select section template because we can edit it. Then there will be no changes in the previous funnel where this section is added. Okay, so you have to save it as a copy. Click on save. This section is now saved. You have to click the save the funnel, and then it takes some time. So yeah, hope refresh it. So you have to click here and then saved asset, and look, you can look here. Here is the hero section. Okay, so you can drag it here. So this is the section that we have saved, and this section is also, look, this is a section, and we can saved it into the saved asset. Now we can use this section anywhere in the funnel. Then we have widget marketplace. You can add the widgets of the WhatsApp and the spinning buttons. And next we have buttons. You can add the buttons. Like these are the pre-built section. If you have very less time to complete the project or the business needs, so you can come here and select as much as quickly you can deliver the project. You can just have to right click and the drag and drop to the funnel. Your button is added and the setting is open here. So we can go through the detailed button setting in our next video. For today's video we just have to complete this, and all these are the buttons. You can select it and edit according to your demand, according to your funnel design. So the next is form. Okay, so in the form section we have multiple forms like application, contact, and the donation form, order form, register form, request form, subscribe form. We can create the form and the surveys from the scratch, but In the next video we are discuss about how to create and how to create form and the surveys. For now you just have to click on the application and you can see there is a template, pre-built template. You just have to click and drag here and your form is ready. You don't need to do anything. It takes some time to load. Look, this is a form. You just have where the lead enter the data, the name, email address, and the date of birth and the phone. If you want to edit the form, click here. So you can edit the form easily by click on the settings, and you can edit the name, the labels, etc. But we can discuss in detail later. For now, go through the contact form. For the lead data, for the lead sale funnel, you just have to click and drag and drop onto your funnel or the website page, and then this form is ready. There's a donation form. Basically there's all the form, but in which we have some different fields, so you can check it. Like we have order form, and we have the registration form, some registration of the webinar, some function, some event, and we have the request form when you are sending the request for the appointment for the doctor, and the subscribe form when you are selling such product, like you are selling the monthly subscription of your product. Then you can use this, or obviously you can use this to subscribe the newsletter. And next we have the subscribe form, and you can use this if you are running and selling the product that is on the recurring base, so customer have to pay on the monthly. So this is used where we have the recurring product. So the next is social media icons. So there are multiple form of action. So the next is social media icon. We have multiple style icons. You just have to click and drag here, and this is also used in every funnel and every business funnel, because this is most important to add your social handles to your page. So you can select it according to your need, but mostly we can use brand and the dark because this looks so minimalistic. Okay, so the next is countdown timers. When we create the countdown timers in the GoHighLevel, then all the timer will appear here, and we can see how to create the timers in our upcoming videos. And the next we have images. This is a useless section, to be honest, but we can use it. If you want to build some test funnel, you can just have to click and drag the images here. So there are a few images and the progress bar. If you have add some offers on your product and create the curiosity in the viewers in the lead, so you can add the progress bar, like there is a 12th February and you are on a sale and your product is on a sale, so there is offer is almost complete, and you can select the progress bar like 50% or 70%. You can select it 40% and 20%, or you want to create more curiosity, you can select it 80%. I think we didn't select 70%. What the heck is this? I think we have to look. So you can change the text also by clicking here, like grab the offer. Grab the offer. Okay, so yeah, we are covering all the menus in the funnel builder. I know this is too much boring, but believe me, this is the most important concept. Before start building the funnel, you have to know each and every section, because this will help you to make a strong grip on the funnel development. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you have any question, any queries, feel free to ask in the comments. Till then, Allah Hafiz.